In his Tragedy of Macbeth, why did Shakespeare manipulate Scotland's history to write this play? For his tragedy, Shakespeare drew on a 12th century story from Holinshed's Chronicles of Scotland. He transformed an inept King Duncan into a generous reigning Scottish monarch, and he altered the role of a benevolent king, Macbeth, into a sinister, conniving, and ruthless person.
In the early 17th century, when Shakespeare wrote the play of Macbeth, the kingdoms of Scotland and England were ruled over jointly by King James. King James was the patron of those actors, that company of players in which Shakespeare acted and for which he wrote. They were called the King's Men. So in writing a play about ancient Scottish history, Shakespeare was choosing a very suitable subject for his patron and for his king.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his surcease success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here upon this bank and shoal of time we jump the life to come. But in these cases we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust.
When Lady Macbeth is trying to rouse her husband out of his horrified imaginings after the death of Duncan, she assures him that a little water clears us of this deed. She means by that just by washing their bloody hands, they can wipe away all their guilt, all their moral responsibility for this act. She believes that at that time, but as she goes through the rest of the play, she is made horribly aware of how wrong she is.
She speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out, damn spot! Out, I say! 1, 2. Why, then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and afeard? What needs we fear who knows it, when none may call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him?
You mark that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What, will these hands ne'er be clean?